Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Nancy from nancybadidjo.com, and on today's tutorial, I'm going to talk about how to avoid an infringement notice or getting your Etsy store shut down by simply checking for trademarks or copyrights. And this is something that's very important, especially if you're trying to sell quotes online on Etsy or just in general. Like if you just use the wrong terminology, you could receive an infringement letter. And what is a trademark? So basically, a trademark is a word, a phrase, a symbol, or a design that identifies and distinguishes the source of the goods from another party. And when it's trademarked, then it means that you are not allowed to use it besides whoever trademarked that word or phrase or symbol. And a lot of times you'll see when you go to Etsy, you'll see a lot of other Etsy shops that don't check for trademark. So for instance, if you want to use the word slay from Beyonce's song, if you were to go to Etsy right now and you were to type in the word slay, you will see tons of people that are actually using not only the word slay, which is trademark, but also Beyonce as well. And these are stores that could potentially receive an infringement notice by Etsy if they are reported, and also could get their store shut down just for simply using a trademark that doesn't belong to them. Now, if you pay for it to use it and you have the rights to use it, that's a little bit different. But if you have not paid for it, I would suggest not to use them. That's the one thing I made a mistake in the beginning when I first started with Etsy was I was selling a lot of printable quotes, and I didn't really know about trademarks and how to check. I made a lot of mistakes and did receive a lot of infringement notice from companies saying, hey, you're using our words and we never authorized you to do it. And normally what happens is Etsy will go ahead and deactivate the listing, and they'll give you a notification in your store saying that you receive an infringement notice. And then you will go to your regular email that's attached to your Etsy account, and they will send you a document saying who reported you, why they reported you, what listings or listings, right, if you have more than one, were using that particular keyword, how to fix it, and how to avoid in the future having another infringement notice. After a couple infringement notice that you receive from Etsy, your store could get shut down completely and they would not open it back up for you again. Even if you open another store, they're able to tell that you are the same person and they will not allow you to open additional stores as well. So you don't want to put all this time and energy on creating your Etsy shop and then getting it shut down because you use one word that you didn't check the trademark. Another important thing also to keep in mind is that, let's say you wanted to use the word slay, but you don't actually have it on the actual design. Like whatever you're selling doesn't say slay, but you actually put it on your listing description. That's also could cause you an infringement of notice as well. So keep in mind that particular word that is trademark or copyright or patent, you cannot use it on the title, you cannot use it on the description, and you cannot use it on the design. So if you have it on either of those three options, you will receive an infringement only because you're using the word. I know another big one on Etsy is Disney. So many people sell Disney stuff, and this is another way of people getting infringement notice. Now, just because you see everyone else doing it, don't take the risk of saying, well, there's 544,000 people using it, so why not me? Do not do that. It doesn't, you take so much time and effort to create an Etsy shop, to create your listings, to grow your business. and to use something that you never got trademark for or the rights to use, and to get your store completely shut down, it's not worth it. So my suggestion, do not use it. So how do you check for trademark? The easiest ways to do it is if you go to Google, this is their web address is uspto.gov. I will put the link to the actual website in my listing description box below, so you could just go ahead and go down there and copy and paste it in your URL. Once you get here, you will go to searching trademarks, and then once you're in here, you could look for different stuff like the sign, and I usually just use the trademark one. So you click here, search trademarks, and then from these options, I usually just use the basic word one. Now, here, what I normally do, I just put live. I don't want to see dead. So live means that the trademark is active right now. Dead means that someone did trademark it before. For some reason, they didn't renew their license for that trademark or patent or copyrights, so it expires. So you don't want to look at those. Those don't matter. So the one I was going to check today is onesie. So onesie is one of those big ones that's trademark. You're not supposed to use it. A lot of people use it as well on Etsy. So let's say that's what you wanted to do. You wanted to create a shirt, or you wanted to use the word onesie on a listing. A lot of people create signs that says, please sign the onesie for baby showers. So let's say you wanted to do that one. You type in the word. You click on submit query here. And it's going to give you all the companies that trademark that one. Now, I went through this listing earlier today. So let's say the only one that popped up was this one right here. None of these came up. So if you click there, it's going to give you a description of who the company is, the trademark, when they did it, and so on. So this one, it looks like it's a brewing company, and they make beer. So in this situation, if you wanted to say the word onesie, like please sign the onesie, and sell it as a baby shower item, you actually could use the word onesie because their trademark is more for beer. It's a little bit different. So if you find a keyword that you were trying to use that is trademark in a different niche that you're not using, you could use it, if that makes sense. In this situation, you could. However, because onesie, it is trademark in the sense of how I would use it as well for a baby shower sign, you cannot use it. If you look here, you'll see that Gerber is trademark onesies. So in this situation, if you were making anything related to for a baby shower, decorations, favors, whatever is related to that, you're not allowed to use that word. If you were to use it and you get caught, because there are people that work for Gerber that their daily job is to just go on Google and find listings and places that are using their potential trademark. If they see it, they'll make a notice, they'll report your store to Etsy, and then Etsy will decide if they want to send you a notice or shut you down completely. Either one. This is the easiest way to look it up. This way, it secures your store, secures you from waking up one day, having this headache of your store being shut down. It's not, even receiving the letter, it's not a good feeling. I received a couple of them, and it's a little bit stressful because you start freaking out that, oh my God, they're going to close your store down. So my suggestion for you from here on, regardless if there's tons of people using it, do not follow what other people do. Take the time, be diligent to go in here and check for that particular trademark. If you're not 100% sure, do not use it. It took me 10 seconds to go in here, put in the keyword, put in the catchphrase, put in the song lyric, the quote, whatever you're trying to use. Check it out. If it's in there, if it's trademark, it's just not worth using. So this is how you check trademarks, patents, and also copyrights. And by simply checking this, it was going to avoid, like I said earlier, an infringement notice or getting your store shut down. If you feel like this video was helpful, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you leave me a comment below with any questions that you may have about trademarking. I'm not an expert in it, but I've become more knowledgeable in it because it has happened to me. So if you have any questions, leave a comment below. Make sure you subscribe to my channel for additional Etsy tutorial videos on just about anything: how to make money online, how to grow your brand, how to grow your social media presence, how to grow your Etsy business to a thriving business. So I'll be adding additional videos throughout the month and throughout the year. So thank you for watching, and you guys have a wonderful night.